Hey guys, this is 97 Lego Maniac with another custom minifigure showcase video, and today we're going to take a look at 4 figures from the CW, 2 from Arrow, and 2 from Flash, and we have Green Arrow, the Flash, Black Canary, and Jay Garrick Flash. So yeah, these figures have been done for a very long time, and just for the typical bias Ross fanboys out here, these figures were made way before Ross even released his previews for these figures. So if you don't believe me, go check my Instagram. So stop accusing me of saying I copy Ross, because joke's on you. Because notice how they still look similar, huh? Yeah. Well, haha, in your face. So yeah, these 4 figures have been done for a long time, but it's just I never had an opportunity to like make a video of them, because I've been busy with like college stuff, like art, a lot of art assignments, and I just finished my exams like for psychology and art history. I think I failed art history, to be honest. I hate that class. So yeah, enough about me. I'm talking about boring college stuff. Let's just talk about these 4 minifigures. Before I start, I just want to say thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, because I just remember that. And like I promised, I will make a Hulkbuster tutorial. I know some of you guys are asking, 97 Lego Maniac, where's a Hulkbuster tutorial? Where is it? Where is it? Calm down, guys. I'm just busy with work, alright? So I appreciate you not like keep asking me all the time, because or else it's just kind of rude. Because it seems like that. To me, that seems like you guys don't even care what I'm going through in college. So yeah. Alright, now we can go on with the video. Here's our first minifigure, and that is Oliver Queen, also known as Green Arrow. So yeah, I changed the blue background with this regular blue because I think it will help make the minifigure so you can see it better. So yeah, starting off with the head. The head is a new painted head, and if you guys remember my really old Arrow custom, here's the head from before, and you can see like the major differences, like the stubble is all well painted, so you can see that. The domino mask is all different now. It's not, I didn't paint the straps like I usually do, and the hood, I just use Lego standard hood because I honestly believe it just works better for Green Arrow. If I want to sculpt my own hood, I would do that for Speedy, because that would work well for her. So repositioning the light just a little bit to go over his chest. Now I want to say if you guys notice, there's like these lime green paints, like the lines here, a few down there, a few on his legs, a few on his shoulders. Yeah, the reason why I painted that, because you have a lime green arrow head here, a lime green string, a lime green quiver, like the feather parts. Just having it stand out and have none of it on the actual suit itself, it kind of it doesn't really balance well with colors and with contrast. So once you add the lime green piece, like the paints that I put on his suit, even though it's not accurate, it actually helps balance the certain colors and reach equilibrium. And it has a great contrast with the lighting and stuff like that. So yeah, it helps make the minifigure stand out more. But I didn't put it on the hood because I think that would be unnecessary. So yeah, all this is 100% painted by me. I painted this entirely new awesome design on top of my old Arrow suit. So yeah, I didn't like that Arrow suit because that's my really old custom. So yeah, the reference picture I based this off was like, I believe it was like it was somebody made a costume of Green Arrow. I believe it was meant for cosplaying or something like that. And it is actually entirely accurate except for the shoulder pads. So for the shoulder pads, that's when I use the official preview for Arrow. So that's what I based it off of. And the bow, what I used for the bow is, if you guys remember that antenna piece, the ones that you put in cars, yeah, I basically took the bottom of that, sliced it, and then I glued them, and I glued some strings on it to have some sort of like that pulley suspension his bow has. And his quiver's all painted. It's just Lego's original quiver. I don't do what Ross does, like that. I don't go overboard with the quiver because I believe that's totally unnecessary. So all these like buttons are painted, all these legs are painted too, and you see the arrowheads, the buckles, all that also goes all around. And yeah, this has to be my favorite custom one of my favorites. Yeah, and it looks really cool. And you can see like the dark black and the light black on his sides of his armor, his suit, not his armor. And you can see the padding, you can see the contrasting elements there. So yeah, that's basically it for Green Arrow. This is actually kind of my second version of Canary. If you guys remember in my old Sunday vlogs that used to be on my main channel, but they're now deleted, I painted Black Canary before, and she was basically done, except I didn't give her a hairpiece, because that was the time when I was just too lazy to buy more of this. And once I actually got this, I realized that I don't like the original paint job, so I completely scrapped everything and I painted it all over again. And I have to say, it looks a lot better. Now I'm gonna remove her head with her hair, because the thing is, this hairpiece can scratch off parts of the face easily. It happened to my Scarlet Witch, and unfortunately it happened to a Canary, despite how many times I use sealant. So here's the details. There's really nothing much on the back, so it doesn't really matter. But it's the front. So you can see like the light black, and you see Lego's official black color, and you can see there's like different elements because it looks like she had some sort of a stripe going on there, so I decided to do that. Her belt buckles are annoying on her legs to paint. She actually has 4, but I painted only 2. And the laces up here, that has to be my favorite part of the minifigure. And I also painted the Canary cry on her neck, because I think that's just something you have to use. And if you guys wonder what this is from Brickforge. It's a police baton, or a night bat, I don't know what they call it. I ordered these because in Brickforge, there's a minimum of 10. You get a minimum pay for $10. So when I ordered a lot of bows, arrows, and guns, there was still at least $2 more I need to pay. So I decided to buy these because I know I'm going to use them in the future. But I didn't know if she uses only 1. It seems like most of the time in season 3 she only used 1. But I swore I saw her using 2, like from the beginning and to the end. And she did use 2 of them. I remember clearly from the season 4 premiere. So yeah, that's basically Black Canary. There's nothing much to say about Laurel. And yeah, all these pouches on the side, they're painted, but they're different from the other side, because according to a reference picture, it's somehow like that. So that's it for Canary, and we can move on to our 2 Flash figures. There's really nothing much to say about this Flash. If you guys remember, this is basically my version 3. My previous version before, it's basically the exact same thing, but except I painted the emblem white. And this is actually what I did. If you guys want to know how I paint this, I used, if I could find it, there it is. Here it is. I basically use Lego's official Flash figure, and I just painted around the emblem. But at that time, I painted the emblem red, and I tried to scratch off that red off to reveal the white, but the white center kind of faded out, so I had to repaint the white again. And I also repainted the gold, so that way, because the emblem is also gold too, around like the lightning bolts and all. And what I also did, I basically fixed the lines here. These triangle looking things used to be like black and gray, but I decided to change that because I realized that was inaccurate. And I also gave the black outlines to the lightning bolts on the legs, the belt, and the torso. And I also gave black outlinings and a darker red on his arms. Now the darker reds, they don't appear in the show. The reason why I did it, because same with Green Arrow, having a light lime green like in different places, and having it not on others to give him balance. Kind of the same thing, because he has dark red on his chest and on his back, but nothing else. And I think that's kind of uneven, so I decided to paint it on the arms, and it gives a great balance to it. And his lightning bolts look shorter because, unfortunately, during the time of Brick Fair, when I was about to leave, the part of the lightning bolt got chipped off. So it used to be up to here. Now it's like all the way down there on one side. I can't do anything to fix it, so I decided to chip the other side too. But it still looks fine. It's not that bad. And also, lastly, I painted the lightning bolts at the back, because I just realized he had it. So that's basically it for the Flash. There's not much to him. So he's like version 2.5, I'll say. I don't know how many times people keep asking me in every single preview photo I show him, but alright, I'm gonna say it right now. Alright, here's a really quick rant. If you guys want to find out what type of hairpiece or what type of helmet or what did I do with this, what did I do with that for my customs, please just wait until I make a showcase video, because that's the whole point of a video, so that way I can explain to you guys about the figure. Like, if you guys want to say, oh, what did you do with Ray? Like what is all this? What is? Just wait. You'll find out soon enough. Just you might have to wait a little bit longer, but that's the whole point of the video, so that way I can explain things. Because if I already explained a lot of my photos, what's the whole point of making a video? So just be patient, guys. Please. I don't know how many times people keep asking me what helmet is this. This is a Brick Arms helmet. It's called a Brody, BRODIE, and a lot of people keep asking me what is the lightning bolts. All right, if you guys are my subscribers since last year or something like that, when I started making a lot of customs, you should already know the answer that it was the same material I used for Reverse Flash, and Flash's lightning bolts, and Aang's glider and Falcon's wings and whatever I used for it. It's this random plastic sheet I found at home. I don't exactly know what it is. I think I still have it. Yeah, it's this giant plastic sheet thing, so you can see a lot of X-Acto marks and cuts and stuff like that. I don't know. It's very flimsy. It's pretty easy to work with. Just be careful when you're cutting it with something this small, because you could potentially cut yourself. And unfortunately, it does kind of fall off a bit. I mean, I had to glue this lightning bolt so many times because I keep messing with it too much, and I keep dropping this figure. So just be careful if you're using that type of plastic. I don't know what Ross is using, that rubbery plastic thing. I don't know what that is, but I just used the flimsy one because it's thinner, and I think it's a little bit easier to cut. So yeah, and for the hair, I basically use a standard, like the Tony Stark generic hairpiece you see. I basically cut off the bottom half and I sanded it a little bit so that way it's relatively smooth. This was actually my second attempt. My first attempt was perfect, but unfortunately the sideburns fell off, like the glue didn't stick well, and I lost it somewhere. So I was like, damn it. So I had to cut it again, but it wasn't that great, because if you look up here, you can see like those really ragged, like a messy spot. Yeah, that's actually green stuff, because I actually accidentally cut the sideburns a little bit too short, so I had to fill that rest in with green stuff to make sure the sideburns are even. So yeah, my second attempt wasn't that great, but I can't just keep wasting this hairpiece just to be perfect. I mean, I already used my last one, so I can't do anything about it. And his back is painted because we finally got a good look at his back. So if you guys don't know what Jay Garrick's back looked like, you can take my design for this, because this is what it looks like, well, at least what I saw. So yeah, feel free to use it. And also, in his front, like the lightning bolts, this was actually my second attempt painting lightning bolts, because I just realized that instead of having, I'm gonna grab a toothpick here, because my big fingers won't help. Like the lightning bolts, like the top here, used to be like pointing up there, but that's inaccurate, because there's actually a crease line, like that black crease line that connects to it, that makes the lightning bolts like that. And there's these dots and these lines here, like these gray lines. I had to include them because it just makes the figure awesome. But this is actually my fifth attempt doing this, and because every time I paint lines, because there's no reason to sand the legs anyway, every time I paint the lines like this and I move the legs up and down, it always scratches off, even with sealant. So what I did, I painted it, and I put it sealant, and I leave it, and I just leave the legs completely still for like a couple of days. Then later on, I move the legs because the paint should absorb into the plastic and it should stay on. And the belts, there's a belt buckles here. They're also painted. I should use the toothpick from now on when I'm pointing out details, because I think it'll be a lot more easier. And these hands are not that dark, but it's the darkest one I could find. So yeah, and his hair. Also for his hair, I added I mixed a little bit of yellow into the browns, because his hair is kind of like a yellowish, brownish color. So yeah, and his face is all painted by me. I added wrinkles because I just think it's a little bit necessary. I mean, without it, he just looks like a generic figure, and I wanted to try to capture the Teddy Sears likeness as possible. And so yeah, that's basically it for the figure. And Jay Garrick, he's my favorite, simplest figures so far. He's definitely somewhere in my top 20 or something like that. Yeah, I made a lot of great figures this year because I improved so much. It's so hard to choose. So that's basically it. What helmet is that? It's from Brick Arms. Okay. What helmet is that? It's from Brick Arms. Okay. What helmet, Brick Arms? Okay. What helmet?
You need to shut the up.
So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, leave a like in the comment down below. Follow me on all my social media sites, and don't forget to subscribe if you like my stuff. And yeah, because I really need a lot of support, and you know, with 3,000 followers and with only less than 1,000 views, I don't think that doesn't sound like a good sign for me. So yeah, I need a lot of support if I can. So yep, in the meantime, I'll see you guys later. And yeah, you'll see, like, be sure to like follow me on like the social media sites, like I said, because I post a lot of cool pictures there, like especially on Instagram, because I'm active there a lot. You'll see a lot of previews, like what I have for like Kid Flash, Speedy, who I actually worked on a few days ago, and finally, because I haven't worked on a custom in more than weeks. So yeah, and I am starting on Force Awakens figures, so I'm gonna do some major upgrades, like, especially for Rey. I have big plans for her, and Kylo Ren. Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I never get to showcase this the sig fig because I have like an awesome tiger shirt. So yeah, that's it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. How do you do the lightning bolts?